Thanks, folks. This is my first time artichoking, so thank you for being here. This is a cool spot. I didn't know this exists. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, I've just got done doing a run of shows with Blaine up in Washington, and he told me he's kind of like the Harry Styles of Portland. So I don't know if I believe him, but all right, we'll get to it. I will always love you, Whitney Houston. Your song was dedicated to me by my middle school girlfriend. I don't think she followed through, but it was a virgin word. Your voice rang true to me, old girl. You went to the bathtub like a grave. And your poor daughter did the same. It's not that I knew you, but I always thought you would stay. So I hope your family's okay. Know what a gift it is to sing and make people change. But we all need a bodyguard to lift us up and carry us away. The dark glasses you hid behind, whether it was winter or summertime, people always question your sexuality. But Whitney, it never mattered much to me. And I'll be sitting in some bar, talking sarcastic the way that people are. And your song comes on and my heart begins to change. And all of a sudden I'm back in 7th grade. Know what a gift it is to sing and make people change. But we all need a bodyguard to lift us up and carry us away. Know what a gift it is to sing and make people change. Well, we all need a bodyguard to lift us up and carry us away. I like to start on an upbeat, you know. Get the room real cheery. That one kind of turns on you a little bit, but. Claudia's friend Linda, who recently died, worked with with us two back when she was alive, and I threatened to take her out when I got paid. She'd laugh and say, go find someone your own age. But if you saw these two old Germans, you would know two things: that friendship can be hard, and that Berlin ain't what it used to be. Claudia and I, we worked side by side, scraping ceilings after some violent crime, and she'd think she'd saw a ghost, a nasty fight scene, stepping out for a smoke, saying Berlin ain't what it used to be. But here you are, a million miles from home, and the wall is falling, and you've changed yourself, you know. So they built some condos, so they've hung up some new lights. I bet you after the sun goes down that the fucker really sparkles at night. I watch these two old Germans down scrubbing the floors, picking up human teeth from beneath the chest of drawers, and now they'd stay out all night long back when they were teens. Different guy each night, but now Berlin ain't what it used to be. But here you are, a million miles from home, and the wall is falling, and you've changed yourself, you know. So they built some condos, so they've hung up some new lights. I bet you after the sun goes down that the fucker really sparkles at night. Linda quit her job and moved to LA to live with her son, sit by the pool all day, and when she walked away her stride was light and free. And Claudia cried, Berlin ain't what it used to be. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's nice to be in a room that's like set up for music. Sometimes you play at bars and you're kind of the afterthought, you know what I mean? So this is a beautiful thing. I'll try to do it justice. Well, it's a simple life. If you'll only listen, the tavern gets quiet some nights. Below the bed we christen, and they say it's only time. Come meeking through the symptoms, but the remainder is divine. Like a soft baptism. And if you're still the lonely one, or the shore, 'cause you don't need to cry anymore. And if you're out there on your own, hear these words. Love is exactly what you deserve. Your shoes were left untied, so I pictured you falling on your crystal blooming skull shine. left hanging from the curtain, and hearts left a steady beat of unwavering percussion to untwist the mighty vine that have grown over your person. And if you're still the lonely one or the shore, 'cause you don't need to cry anymore. And if you're out there on your own, hear these words. Love is exactly what you deserve. Whoa. Oh. Thank you. Maybe there's a way we can make this work. Maybe there's a way I can deserve your love. If I could be enough. Tied down too long to think about getting up. Maybe you're somewhere out there now, regretting your life. Have you missed out on me? Well, you were bride to be. Hang up your dress, you know it's time to leave. Maybe I'm way out of bounds. Maybe I'm too late. One more minute, please. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're thinking about me. Before you go, hold me one more time. Well, we both know, but neither of us will say. The words evaporate. Go back inside and dance the night away. Taking me up into your room, standing so close, I feel that I could break. A momentous haze. Before I know it, I'm gone the way I came. Maybe I'm way out of bounds. Maybe I'm too late. One more minute, please. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're thinking about me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I'm way out of bounds. Maybe I'm too late. One more minute, please. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're thinking about me. I've known you since we both were kids. We'd laugh at dying and you'd keep giving me shit. Just wouldn't quit. You tried to open up, I don't know why I hid. Maybe love is just an endless game. Never in your arms, but always in your gaze. Rah-rah, sustain. You think you make it to the water, but the water never came. Maybe I'm way out of bounds. Maybe I'm too late. One more minute, please. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're thinking about me. I said correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're thinking about me. Thank you. So we're staying out kind of by Mount Hood the last couple days leading up to this, and didn't sleep very well. A lot of weird sounds in the night, and got up this morning and sounded like almost like kids crying or something. Like what the hell is going on? And it turns out the neighbors have goats, and the sound of a goat having a good time is very similar to the sound of a child having a very bad time. And being a biological creature, that does not sit well. That does not go with morning coffee. So I'm going to try to be awake here. I drank some really strong Vietnamese coffee before before this, so hopefully that'll... Could have had a twin, 7 pounds of life. Could have been born or bent and broken and quickly died. I could have drove the car they're lifting from the lake. But when I got drunk, I thought I'd walk the rest of the way. Could have had it all, you almost had it all. But sometimes the trap door opens and we just fall. You could have made it out, but no one makes it through. So do I look like the luckier man to you? Could have lost my mind instead of other kids. I could have been sleeping every freezing night under the bridge. They could have shot me up for trying to get by. When I lost my job and I was down and couldn't get a ride. We could have had it all, we almost had it all. But sometimes the trap door opens and we just fall. We could have made it out, but no one makes it through. So do I look like the luckier man to you? Yeah, it's been fun getting to hang out with Blaine. He's a fun dude. I'm guessing a lot of you know the man. But it's lovely to be able to spend some time with him, and playing shows is a good excuse because he has to see me. It's mandated. If he doesn't show up, he's not a professional. All right. This is dedicated to my friend Blaine, the professional. Out in the darkness where hands can reach no light. Our holy bodies, yearn crucified. And Who knew that only touching could bring you to? Twisted up in the wreckage of lust, born new. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on the face of death to grin to. Do you want her, or do you want her to drink you back to life? And if you please her, darkness needs her to come for hell and wine. And who knew that only touching could bring you to? Twisted up in the wreckage of love's born new. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on the face of death to grin to. Who knew that only touching could bring you to? Twisted up in the wreckage of lust, born new. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on you. I was only waiting on the face of death to grin to. I didn't dedicate that to Blaine because I want him to die. Should be very clear about that. I want him to thrive and be the lovely flower of a man he is. Blaine, what kind of a flower do you think you are? All right, I'll buy into that. Seem like a chrysanthemum kind of dude. I want to think I'm a dahlia, but probably more of a daffodil. We'll argue about it later. It's fine. We can see me differently. Snow had fallen all over the ground. My hair was dyed blue for 3 days now, and I was running from home. Got as far as Lower Burnett. My mom pulled up and begged me to come back, but something had to go. There's miles and miles just freezing shoes. Trucks would honk their horns and scream, fuck you, but I'd heard that before. I came walking into Wilkerson, hungry and tired. Holly let me in, and her parents said I could stay. And I really thought that I knew myself, the color of my heart and how it felt to know how my young love would never sleep. I thought that I'd be 25, famous and married. I thought that if I stayed there, she'd start to see me. But my young love was as blind as Ray Charles and half as cold as he. We were sleeping in the same bed. I don't know why her parents were okay with that, but nothing happened sexually. Dale gave me Corona, put Led Zeppelin on. We went upstairs and wrestled for fun, and she was stronger than me.
We watched Gwyneth Paltrow and Ethan Hawke. Something came over me, an electric shock, and I just came alive. She said there were 4 guys who wanted her time. I said, if you count me, then it's probably 5. And she ran to her room and cried. And I really thought that I knew myself, the color of my heart and how it felt to know how my young love would never sleep. I thought that I'd be 25, famous and married. I thought that if I stayed there, she'd start to see me. But my young love was as blind as Ray Charles and half as cold as he. We didn't talk after that for years and years, till Barbara cheated and then disappeared, and then a call came out of the blue. Guitar lessons were hard to afford. Would I stop by sometime and show her some chords, like a wish coming true? We got together quick, like a dog plays fetch. She put my sticker on her car and I gave her bad sex, and we moved in with my friends. We broke up quick, she showed up with her mom. Her mom said sad day, and I asked her which one, and life felt like a grave. And I really thought that I knew myself, the color of my heart and how it felt to know how my young love would never sleep. I thought that I'd be 25, famous and married. I thought that if I stayed there, she'd start seeing me. But my young love was as blind as Ray Charles and half as cold as he.
So I think of Blaine as being a gentleman. But he comes to my city, Tacoma, Washington, and the first thing he tells the crowd is how the city's covered in feces. This is no way to endear yourself to a crowd. So I just want to point that out. I have not made one statement. I love Portland, so I'm here to be respectful to his community. Just wanted to point that out, not to throw you completely under the bus, but you're under there, my friend. Big trouble. I think it smells lovely here. See how that works, Blaine? Oh, I'm doomed. I've said horrible things in front of Blaine.
Someone told me I was wrong, so I told them they were right. Best cut to the chase, I will be at this all night. Oh, what's become of me? Did I get close to my dream? Or did I scare it off when I got a job when I was 17? And you won't want to hear this. You've planned your name, written out in lights. But we aren't all bound for greatness. And me, I think that it's fine. But perhaps you'd prefer a lie. What did you want to be? Did you think you'd touch the moon? Yeah, I know how you feel. I thought that I would get there too. But what's wrong with this life? Was the answer always more? When our days are sick with beauty, from the ceiling to the floor, and you won't want to hear this. You've planned your name, written out in lights, but we aren't all bound for greatness. And me, I think that it's fine, but perhaps you'd prefer life. And in the winter of your life, who'll be by your bedside? All the money that you made, or a familiar face saying everything's alright. Go walk out in the trees, go stand beside the sea, and tell me you didn't get all for which you wished, that this isn't everything. And you won't want to hear this. You've planned your name, written out in lights, but we aren't all bound for greatness. And me, I think that it's fine, but perhaps you prefer a lie.
I got just a couple more. Yeah, I try to mix up the lifting and uplifting and downlifting, but I'm just not very good at uplifting. I tried a while back to just write a song about going to the ocean because I really like the ocean, and very quickly, within one stanza, the whole thing, it goes south. So this one is no better. This is me just really beating the shit out of myself. So I will try to get to a more uplift in a moment, but thanks for being along for the whole hairy ride. You know what I mean?
I could turn a river to a desert, could turn love into disease. You could turn around to glory, but I'm walking towards defeat. Don't even try to stop me. I told God I don't believe. I kept the receipt on redemption. Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? You could dance to the music, but I death rattle through the song. You might invite me to the brotherhood, but I'll never belong. There's a hole so deep inside, the bottom can't be reached. I can't find my own intentions, or what the hell is wrong with me? I don't paint a pretty picture of my neighbor's overdose, but I saw him swimming with his kids, and it seemed like they were close. And sometimes he would wave to me, and sometimes I'd wave back. But now he's gone, I knew it all along, this black hole cul-de-sac. Birds are flying cancer, your words are creaking gates. Someone precious lied to me and told me I'd be great. You could tell me that I'm gorgeous, but I won't ever see. Just a maker of bad memories. Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? I could turn a river to a desert, could turn love into disease. I could turn around to glory, but I'm walking towards defeat. Don't even try to stop me. I told God I don't believe. I kept the receipt on redemption. Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? Oh, what the hell is wrong with me?
Just want to say, let's do a big round of applause for the Artichoke staff. This is a beautiful thing. Thanks for having me. Now we go this way. Got to be careful with that hand motion. It gets sketchy real quick.
If one more day passes us by, with this void tethered to our lives, but now we'll starve here in your endless wake. I'll change my name and move out of state. If you don't step on the brakes, come inside, it's getting late. And I'm dying for your love. No more tears, no more lies, just you and me in time. Just you and me in time. Just you and me in time. And there's no future without you here. Just bachelor rooms and pain and beer. And I'll go on broken, I swear I will. But I won't open and I won't reveal a heart that'll never heal. Come inside, it's getting late, and I'm dying for your love. No more tears, no more lies, just you and me in time. Just you and me in time. Just you and me in time. And I don't care if they think we're wrong, and I don't care if they hate this song. Let them paint the world so black and white. I'll take the colors that make up our lives, and baby, we'll paint the night. Come inside, it's getting late, and I'm dying for your love. No more tears, no more lies, just you and me in time. Just you and me in time. Just you and me in time.
This is me, my last one. Thank you so much for being so kind. I appreciate your attention. There's a lot of things you can do with your time, so doing this is special and means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you to Blaine. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. Yeah. Do it again soon.
Lived in my first apartment home when I was 17. I lived there with Sarah Lou. She never slept with me. In the next apartment over lived Jeffrey, who never bathed. And Sarah kissed him in the woods while I was at work, and she told me later on that day. And I almost fell over the couch. It wasn't so much that I loved her, but that she had fun and left me out. and I stormed out like a crazy man. And I punched the window of his VW Bug, but the only thing that broke was my hand. I busted into Jeffrey's place. He was in the dark, sitting on the couch. I screamed out, "Could you, man?" But he got up and just ran out. Sarah said to go to the ER to get someone to look at my hand. But I told her not to tell me what to do and had my mom drive me there instead. There were two guys at the ER just like me. Both of them had broken hands and girls they didn't need. They gave me a cast and sent me home to an empty apartment house and a future suddenly unknown. I drank to go to sleep, I smoked to stay awake. I had two friends move in with me and we carried on much that way. Miners wanted alcohol, I wore a devil mask and wings. I ate stale ramen from the pan and made sure they were scared of me. I started dating Barbara from work. She smiled a lot and listened to my band, and pretty soon it didn't hurt. And Sarah's friends will drop by just because, and they'd say they heard that I was dating a model, and I would tell them that I was. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Gary. Oh boy. I don't have a clue what to do now up here. Sarah bought me beer from Barbersville, Virginia, and also bought Kai a beer. If you don't want yours, I'll definitely, if anybody knows me, I'll take it. Give it up for Kai, everybody.
You and me got this thing going. Can rely on each other, lay with one another, love. So take my hand, don't let it go. We can burn like a candle, burn nice and slow. Baby, if it takes all night, I know that we can get it right and build on this feeling, love we reeling. You and me, you and me, you and me. And here we are, dancing in the moonlight, floating on a breeze, swaying with the leaves touch. So place your lips, yeah, on my lips. Kiss on top of kiss, one from every second we missed. Baby, it took some time, I knew that we would get it right. If all of this falls to the sea, we can build it back, you and me. I've never been one to fall in love, playing these foolish games. But baby, believe me, with you it comes easy. You can hear me say, you and me, you and me, you and me, you and me. Got this thing going.
Thank you. Oh man, Kai. I love Kai so much, and got to know him just that much more on our little gallivanting in your area, the poop area and the not so poop area. I can't believe you mentioned that, but yeah, it's a true story, folks. I had to pee really bad on my way to Seattle, and so I stopped in it's like my other home away from home in Tacoma, Washington, which I love dearly. And the gas station, of course, was like, nope, can't use our bathroom. So I went around the back, and I was like, smells an awful a lot like shit back here. And then I looked down, and there was definitely human feces that I had just missed in these boots. Actually, I was wearing these boots. These are my work boots. And I was like, welcome to Tacoma. I just kept peeing. And then I got in the truck and just kept going to Seattle. So that's where that comes from. And Kai was like, wow, Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. He's like, yeah, Portland. Cool. Is my car gonna still be out there when I leave? And I was like, funny you should mention that. This place has had some hardships, so thank you for coming out to Artichoke and for Artichoke staying open, even though you've been taking on some waves, that's for sure. So. That's resistance. We still have beer in here. This is if anybody's ever been to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, I got drunk there once, and I fell asleep. Well, I went to my bed at a Super 8. There's only 2 hotels in that town, by the way. There's a Super 8 and a Motel 6. Motel 6 has a bar. Super 8 does not. So I stayed at the Super 8, but went to where the bar was, and I was with a paintball team. I was not on the team, but I traveled all the way to North Carolina with a paintball team, because that's what I do, folks. I do that. And I had, like 4 Miller Lights with Canadians, and I was probably like 22-ish. So that was a lot for me to do at that age. I was not a seasoned drunk that you see before you. Yeah. But I fell asleep outside. Well, I went out there to grab the earth because it was spinning way too fast for me. So this is a song about that and ex-girlfriends that date ex-drummers that you're friends with. I'm still friends with both of them, but at least I have a story to tell now in a song. Woke up this morning to last night's text. Looks like my friend's been sleeping with my ex. Rolled out of bed, but the bed was gone. I fell asleep out in the front lawn. Folks and their kids, they staring at me, looking at what a man ought not to be. And I feel deflated, nauseated, but I can fix it with inebriation. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of that sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. Moving right along, man, I'm really grooving. I feel like John Travolta in that disco movie. Heel to the toe while I'm walking the line. I'm just trying to stay alive, and I don't mean no harm. Yeah, no need for you to pull the alarms, because I'm blowing kisses, I'm on a mission. A healthy dose of that self-medication. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. So I sip as I slide in and out of that sunshine. Yes, I'm day drinking my blues away. When you're in them deeper waters, you ain't got a leg to stand. Whoa, you just point your toes down as you float down that bottle you're drinking in. Day drinking, I'm smiling while I'm sinking deeper and deeper into a haze. Whoa, I sail as I slide, yeah, in and out of them ballroom lights, 'cause I'm day drinking my blues away. guess I'm day drinking my blues away. Yeah, thank you. The sun's not out, but the guns are, yeah, whatever. Pilsner's in my hand. There we go. I have a good friend of mine, Josh, who works at the Elephants just down the street from where I live. And he bestowed the best joke ever upon me as I walked in with a sleeveless hooded sweatshirt. Yeah, don't try to think about it too hard. I know it doesn't make any sense to me either. But he was like, "Sweet sweatshirt. Are the muscles on layaway?" And I was like, and I automatically was like, "High five you, dude. That was so good. Such a good one. I know." And I was like, "Man, I'm working on it. All right, it's a work in progress." Cole needs to just work me harder. Thank you, Cole, for coming out. Nicole, for coming out. That's my employer, folks, right there. He's keeping me Cole and Nina over there. Nina's my new roommate. You're both keeping me from just like camping out behind here, but I would never steal from this place. So thank you for spending your, what is it? It's a Saturday night. Thanks for coming out on a Saturday. It's been my Friday for 8 years. So I'm just trying to navigate the weekday, the calendar. I do have some new stuff. A lot of Sarah's watching from home. Sarah, I love you. I know. I'm hoping to come out to Virginia. I'm going out to Virginia. Oh, I'm going to Maryland, but my parents are probably watching too. But you're not second fiddle, Mom and Dad. But I'm kind of hoping that Sarah will be there with the dog in the car when I land there. But I miss you dearly. But life is carrying on out here, and this is why I'm still here. And I love the Northwest. I love Portland. Thank you all for coming out and spending time with me. It really makes me feel good. So thank you. And especially to Kai for coming down. New stuff. Here's a new one. This is the product of spending a couple of days in the back of another. Sarah has a Toyota Sienna. I spent a lot of time in Toyota Siennas, and there was a nice lady that I met a while back who also had a Toyota Sienna. Maybe I just have a thing for Toyota Siennas. I should start a dating app just called Sienna. And you're like, "Hey, what's up?" "Oh, hey, I got a Toyota Sienna too. Let's go hang out." Do something. Yeah. Anyway, I got to spend some quality time in the back of this lady's Toyota Sienna. So this song is about that. It sounds sexier than it actually is. The power of storytelling, folks. You'll get it. You'll be like, "Oh. Can't believe my eyes every time you smile, like stars in the night, white as a country mile. And there's a distance between you and I, even though you're next to me in my arms tonight. You wanna take things slow, I don't blame you. A sign of caution, I know I'm right there with you. I'll just hold you like this moment close to me. And as we fall asleep, I'll be waiting patiently for you to kiss me. won't come in the morning. I beat the sun, but you're still sleeping. I'm still undone. It's only one more day, and many miles to go. Only one more night to have you to hold. But we're taking our time, yeah, I know. But like a penny in a well, I'll be sinking slowly, wishing you would kiss me. Here we are, the last dawning day. It felt like in the middle of the night you were drifting away. Just like the time that we have left. I wish last night we never slept. Let's just keep it in drive. Yeah, we'll drive real slow. Maybe one more night. I hope on hope. Let's roll back the dial till we run out of road. But there's only a few miles left to go. I wish I could read your mind, but maybe I don't. See, the truth is I'm afraid when I get home you'll just back out the drive and you won't ever kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me. Always listen to the sound engineer. I had to turn that bass amp down. Give it up for Michael on sound there, and Gary for running video. Laura behind the bar, and Shelly at the door, and Steve at the door. That's right. I don't know. I was like Thug Life. Hey, hey, hey. That's all I heard back there. 301. What you gonna do? Anyway, that's my area code. In case anybody wants to know the rest of my digits, there's a tip jar. You can write your request of my phone number on money, and I'll give it to Kai, and then that'll make good conversation for Kai and Mel on their way home. Be like, what's this fucking phone number written on some fucking $10 bill? Sorry, that's the most F's I've dropped in this establishment. Thank you. See, Sarah's not here to rein it in, and it's just going to be, you don't know. We still got some time left, folks. That's only a few songs in, and I don't know where we're going from here, but you're welcome in advance. Speaking of home, this is not the same. I'm going to do this one here. It's not the same without Sarah, you know, obviously, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I got some new tunes, but I'm going to be playing a lot of pretty gritty songs and peppered in some covers that I've been having a lot of fun doing that I had done earlier on when Sarah and I first started playing together and doing like really long bar gigs, you know. But are there any West Virginians out there? Of course. Of course, we're all West Virginians. That's right. We don't. The trick for at the family reunion, you just take the beer can, and if you can see around it, you're in good shape. You're not inbred if you can see around the can. I'm like on the cusp of almost not seeing around the can, so there's definitely like an uncle, cousin, sister, lover, mother somewhere in the family tree. It gets cold out there, folks, and when you're trapped in a mountainous town, you're like, well, somebody's got it. Hey, what's going on? How close are we? I'm just saying I don't hate Jerry Lee Lewis, okay? I don't hate on the guy. It's tough out there. Anyway, this song is not like an ode to inbreeding. And yay, West Virginia. I'm sorry, Mom. My mom is probably watching right now, and she is the reason why I even have been blessed to see the great state of West by God, Virginia, as you have to say it in my household. My dad says all the West Virginia jokes because he's not from West Virginia. But my mother is quite honestly probably the best. She's like the greatest person to ever walk the face of the earth next to Jesus Christ. So I love my mother dearly, and my family, they're special folks. So don't give them a hard time, but also like keep your head on a swivel out there, and you never know what you're gonna get. So life's not like a box of chocolates. It's a bus stop in West Virginia, and you're like, you just got to do that. The 4 bus stops in West Virginia. This is all about that. I used to run through these fields when I was just knee high. I'd run in my bare feet chasing fireflies. Mama would ring the bell come supper time. There's a well, we'd use that water to drink, used it to bathe. After working in Granny's field on a summer day, and I can hear her calling out my name. And I got blood, and I got ties running like a river, cutting right through these pines. And I got a country soul, bed beneath the cold. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home to Sunday Road. There's my home. It's a little broken and rough to the touch, and on the outside I know it don't look like much. Ooh, but on the inside there was love. And I got blood, yeah, and I got ties running like a river, cutting right through these pines. And I got a country soul, bed beneath the cold. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home to Sunday Road. There's a church, it's painted white with just a touch of gray. It's where I learned to sing Amazing Grace. in the blood of the Lamb. Ooh, in the blood of the Lamb. 'Cause I got blood and I got ties running like a river through these pines. And this old mountain, she's a friend of mine. Ooh, and I got blood and I got ties running like a river through these pines. And this old mountain, she's a friend of mine. And I got a country soul, buried beneath the coal. Won't you take me back to where I was born and raised? Lord, take me home. Take me home. To West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Back to Sunday Road. Sweet. Thank you. I don't know if a lot of kids growing up, I grew up in a town just outside of Washington, D.C., and not a lot of kids there, I think, know what suey is or suey. They don't really know that. But as a kid, my mom would just tell me stories. That's how I built that song around stories she would tell me. And I've seen the things. I've spent a lot of summers there as a kid. But she'd always say, oh, yeah, and Granny Lee would be out there like, suey, 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 and like get these pigs to come in the house. And then they'd like house them during the winter, like the small ones. And I was like, cool. So your house was like a pigsty, or like, is that where that comes from? But no. But yeah, the whole suey thing. And I had an Uncle Pig growing up. Not like a pig that we called my uncle, but a man, like a human being, who for some reason called Pig. But then as I got older, I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. Rest in peace, Forrest Jr. That's his name, Forrest Jr. But I knew him as Uncle Pig. I also have an uncle that has 2 ongoing names in my life. And I have some family that came down from Bellingham today. It's been an interesting ride. So, like, our ancestor that came over from Finland, so my last name is Heinonen, and that's on my father's side. And the Finn that came over that started our family tree in this country, that's another story to tell, because God knows. I think he had a family in Finland and then went through Canada, came into Michigan, made a family there, and then was like, every 10 years, peace, see you later, or whatever, like, you know. So he ended up in Oregon, and our forefather, whatever that even means, I don't know. My vocabulary is trash. I am the ketchup on Kai's filet mignon. So I'm the reason why people go, can I get some ketchup with my steak? That's what's going on. But yeah, he ended up in Oregon, and he's buried in like the Dundee area. Died in 1934. So now when I talk to people, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, well, I'm not from here, but my family's been here for a long time. So I don't feel like such a transplant, but I am, and you're welcome for the traffic. At least I'm not saying the magic word, which is California, to most people around here. They all hiss at that. They're like, yes, Sierra Nevada, whatever. I know. I've seen a lot. They're going to be like, Maryland, oh, good. Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. By the way, the state sport is jousting, because we're old over there. It's an old place. There's still cobblestone roads. Oh dear. I'll play a new one here. This is another new song. The going phrase is that I'm not like Big Pun, but I'm not a player, but I crush a lot. I do crush. I crush a lot on some folks, you know, in a healthy realm. Sarah would say that I'm somewhat of a stalker, I think, and I don't really call it that. I call it romantic research. If you do it from the comfort of a touchscreen or something, it's okay, I guess, but it's different if you're moving bushes out of the way like Marty McFly to like see stuff. And I'm not doing that yet. I hope to progress in my next level of stalkerdom. I did see a post about, never mind, I'm not going to go into that earlier. It was kind of sad, and I was like, oh, and then here I am telling a stalker joke. Because, hey, that's life. Deal with it. Jab, 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 duck, 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 whatever you can do. Yeah, but I hope to release a very sad EP over the next course of this winter about some just collected songs of love that I've never actually experienced in that regard. And this is one of those. Cool. So that first, the Kiss Me song, that person just got married like 4 days ago. And I was like, oh, we should totally take it slow. Or you marry somebody in like 3 months. Okay. So in other words, like, they're a great person, but I also think I dodged a bullet, so there we go. Sarah Champa knows what I'm talking about over there. Anyway, this is called Oregon Queen. I am the port of Portland. You're the Oregon Queen. Your engine sounds like thunder through the channels and the streams of my heart. You must be a pirate's daughter, and your mother was a merchant ship. The way you crashed into my shore stole the treasure out my chest. And darling, you can have the rest. And the water turns to diamonds as it breaks across your bow. You move just like a comet with a flame that won't burn out. You're a sight to see. Oh, I bow to you, that Oregon Queen. And she needs to feel the water and cut deep through the blue. She turned those stars in waves and ride them off to the moon, like dreamers always do. And I know that you can't stay, 'cause the ship she's gotta roam. But every night I'll light the sky and guide you back home. Back to me. 'Cause I belong to you, my Oregon Queen. And as your sails fade into the horizon, leaving stardust in your wake, 'cause your heart belongs to the sea, but my heart belongs to that. Oh, to that. Oh, to that Oregon Queen. Yeah, that Oregon Queen. Yeah, that Oregon Queen. Yeah, that Oregon Queen. That Oregon Queen. Yeah, that Oregon Queen. My Oregon Queen. Yeah, that Oregon Queen. Thank you. They too just recently got married. So if anybody's looking to get married after I crush on you, I'm like Good Luck Chuck in that regard. I'll just be like, Anna, you're very sweet, and there you go, off you go, getting married, cool. You're welcome. I'm like the wedding fairy, just boop, there you go. I'm in no hurry, by the way. Yeah, I used to want to get married. I think when I was like, I don't know, 17 or 18, I was like, I can't wait to get married, and I want to have like a bunch of kids, and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm like, I just want to live in a van. And like, I don't know, go to Biloxi and hang out for a couple of days. Just because I can. But life's good. I hope life is treating all of you well. I know we're coming out of the pandemic, you know. So I'm glad that people are alive and well and surviving. I've never had so much money. It took me a year off to not play music to have more money than when I played music. So, but it's because of places like Artichoke Music where dreams come true and you keep going as nonprofit. Yeah. I don't know what the hell that even means, what I just did there. But I'm just saying I love this place. I'm glad that they're still open, having shows. And I'm glad to see people still coming out to see shows. Well, fall's upon us, which means winter's upon us, and the rainy, dark times are here. And then you write shit like this. Oh, anytime. I'll be like, don't kill it. I'll be like, no, if we're going to catch it, we should kill it. That's normally my jam for the fishing. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to eat it. Pull it in, strong person. I always want what I can't have. I always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. I always want I can't have. Last night I met the woman of my dreams. Yeah, that's like me, to fall for the outer reach. And when I take a chance, well, in walks her man. And they look as happy as can be. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. Always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art of breaking my own heart. Always want I can't have. Well, this time of year gets hard for me. Even the brightest stars are hard to see. When a smile can mean a frown behind the tears of a clown. The guarded heart's always hard to reach. 'Cause I always want what I can't have. Always want what I can't have. Yeah, I'm a master of the art breaking my own heart. I always want I can't have. And I should probably put this bottle down. Sometimes I get drunk when no one's around. Yeah, I'll dry out when there's nothing left to drown. So until then, give me another round. Sometimes I wish the good Lord would call me up. Yeah, sometimes this world just isn't enough. I drop to my knees, begging Lord, please. But when I fall, she picks me back up. Yeah, when I fall, she picks me back up. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. It should be. We'll do that. We'll do that. I'm gonna do this other one here. This one's for, I don't know if it's pretty late back home, so I don't know if Sarah's still up. She bought me a key lime pie, folks. That's the person that knows me the most. And this song is inspired by Sarah Wolf. I've written some songs about Sarah for sure. We've had a long, awesome story, and it continues. It continues. I can't wait to go home and visit my family back home, and especially to see Sarah and Walter. We all know that I'm just going there to see the dog, but I was like, do you think my parents would get the gist if I'm like, hey, I'm coming home to visit a lot more? And I'm just like swim moving everybody, be like, give me the Chowini. Where's Wally? Where's little Walter? But she's still watching. Good. Thanks for the beer, Sarah. She's, speaking of drinking songs and stuff, she's definitely seen me where it's like, okay. But I've also, in all fairness, seen her when I'm like, okay. I'm driving tomorrow morning as you're extremely hungover. Sarah's the most punk rock person I know. We've been on tour a lot, and I remember us being in Alaska on tour, and she decided to drink like the world's largest bottle of wine mixed with all kinds of other things that we drank that night. And our car that we rented but broke down, and but the show must go on. So our good friend let us borrow his Subaru, and I was like, cool, I haven't driven a stick shift in like 20 years. And it's like a rocky road getting down from the mountain to where he lives. It was an interesting drive for both of us. But a lot of the shifting gears, and she's like, this is not helping. But she yacked during the set break and came back and played, and I was like, you're the most punk rock person I know, Sarah. I love you so much. I would have been like, I can't do it. Can you do it? I gotta go. She's like, what's next? I know she's probably like, don't tell that story. But guess what? It's out there in the internet, and it'll never go away, and you're welcome. But I wrote this song. Like I said, Sarah has inspired me in so many ways, and she continues to do so. And this song is about, it's a love song, but it's like, it's deeper than that. I talk a lot about like not knowing. I've been in relationships. Let's not be confused. It's not like I haven't dated, and if any of them are watching, which they probably aren't, but sometimes it's been rough. Like, when they fall in my lap, I'm like, sweet, I'll date you, and then it's like, holy shit, what did I sign up for? And then I just go, you're very nice. Hi, and then it's like, and yes, you're happily married with 19 children. Cool. 19 kids, that's a lot. Sorry. Man, I'm feeling sorry for that lower half of that lady. Jeez. Anyway. What is the story? Get off her, man! Like the sticker that's like all the kids going down the back, and it's like, would you give her a break? Anyway, this song is about not impregnating Sarah for all those years. Anyway, shit. Yeah, this is happening. Anyway, I'm saying love is deep. Deeper than... Yeah. Anyway, I love her dearly. This song's called Best of Me because I think for many years, our relationship together was special, and it still is. And I've never experienced that, and I think that when you get together with some people, you tend to like have guards and like hide some things, and you reveal yourself more and more when you know it's like romantic. But I think for her and I out of the gate, we were both open books, and we talked a lot, and we got to know each other, and I got to know her a lot more than I ever have to somebody that I was like romantically involved with. So don't shy away from the platonic soulmates because they're worth a lot. But if you can get lucky, try that too. I'm really good at setting these songs up. And I'm looking at that lamp and I'm like, one night stand between two friends. No, we're not going to do that. You were driving down a lonely road. I was lost. I was lost looking for a ride. You said you had room for one more soul. I guess it's the right place, the right time. It didn't take long, we were talking like old friends, sharing secrets of love, everything in between. Once we swore we'd never let anyone in. It's funny how time changes everything. And you got the best of me, and I got the best of you. And you got the best of me, and I got the best of. Step out of the darkness and into the light. Pay no heed to what's wrong or what's right. Just lay down your guard, don't put up a fight. And trust in me. Trust in me, 'cause I believe in bigger things. I believe in you and me. I believe in bigger things. I believe in you and me. I believe in bigger things. I believe in you and me. I believe in bigger things. I believe 'cause of you. Got the best of me. Oh, and I best of you. And you got the best of me, and I got the best of you. Got the best of you. Got the best of you. You've got the best of me. Thank you. I usually like saying, "In your face, Ed Sheeran," at the end of a song like that. I'm like, "You're not the only one to write like a wedding song, man. Like the wedding song of summer of 2023. But yeah, I'm gonna do a cover here. If I got time, how's everybody feeling? Everybody feeling good? I don't want to do all, I don't want to be all like, yeah. But I do want to be like, yeah. Oh, geez. I need cue cards, I think. Cue cards that just say, this is where you say, yeah. And underneath it's like, Little John. That's right, I'm still reaching the back. I hear that, thank you. Nina, I know that giggle. Nina's a breath of fresh air. She's my new roommate. I went through after Sarah, and it's like, I had like, I counted like 7 buttholes that came into the house. Not like they were jerks, but they literally had butts. Like 7 butts came into the house. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, because she has 2 dogs. So 9 buttholes have been in the apartment, and you're a breath of fresh air, and I'm thankful that you're in my life at the apartment and beyond that. Thank you, Nina. I don't try to, yeah. Well, because since June, I've had 9 buttholes in the house, and I'm like, oh, it's me. It must be me. Sarah left me. These people are leaving. These people are leaving. Nina's lasted the most. She's lasted the longest. Thank you, Nina. She's a trooper, though. She's like, yeah, I got this. This dude's not too weird. Anyway, this is a song by Chris Stapleton out of the Steel Drivers. So. There's a line on in the kitchen. I've been losing sleep. It seems to me since you've been gone, the dark got twice as deep. And my mind tries to forget you, but my heart comes back for more. Oh, 'cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. Don't need a guilty conscience follow me around. Don't need no one tell me why the rain keeps pouring down. Don't need another dark cloud hanging around inside my door. Oh, 'cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. And them flames have turned to ashes. What, but there's still some embers left. Missing you is harder than this whiskey on my breath. Yeah, I never had memory cut path as wide as yours. Oh, 'cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. Well, them flames have turned to ashes. Well, there's still some embers left. Missing you is harder than this whiskey on my breath. 'Cause yeah, I never had memory cut path as wide as yours. Oh, 'cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. Yeah, 'cause you put the hurt on me like I never felt before. Thank you. I got a couple more here. Once again to Kai. Thank you, Kai, for coming down. Give it up for Kai. That dude is so good. I asked him on his way down here, so I had the pleasure of playing 2 shows with him up in his neck of the woods, and I was like, sweet. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not going on second. I'm so glad I'm not going on second. And then he was like, on the way down here, I was like, hey, so do you want to go second? And he's like, nah, I think it's in Portland. You should go second. I was like, fuck, okay. It's a tough act to follow. I take notes every time I hear you sing, and every time you play, and I love your music, and I love your fam, and it's been a pleasure to come up your way and to get to know you that much better. We had like a little bromance through Zoom during the pandemic, and it was like, we'd look at the clock and be like, yeah, it's been like 2.5, 3 hours. I guess we should stop so that we have something else to talk about one day, but that really got me through some of those moments, and you're a blessing among men. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you to Artichoke for letting us come in here and play. Beer just burps a lot, you know. It's hard to drink it on stage. You're like, but if I drink tequila, the clothes come off, is what the song says. But, you know, tequila makes your clothes fall off. When the DJ puts Bon Jovi on. Sorry, I grew up listening to a lot of country music as a kid, and I haven't listened to much of the newer, like, pop country stuff that's out there. I know. And they're not beating Lori Morgan in my book. I listen to Lori. Yeah, I've been in love with a lot of country ladies. I'm like, you're pretty. Hi. You have bedazzled jeans. I like those. Sarah knows that about me. Anytime we see, like, bottled blonde, like, rhinestone, like, crosses on the butt cheeks of, like, these like, flared jeans, Sarah's always like, Blaine. And I look and I'm like, sweet. You're either coming off the farm or just getting off your shift at like McDougal's is a strip club I used to frequent, I think, back home. It was BYOB. It's a pretty cool place. Bring your own boobs? You could bring your own boobs, and most of them did. Store-boughts, but I'm not, you know. Oh, dude. I've spent some time in Charlestown. Hi, Mom. Sorry. The Golden Horseshoe is where I used to go. So much that, like, they would just rig the raffle so we never had to pay. We would just get a free trip next, whatever, like, free entry. I was like, what? Careful your words in this strip club. I've never done cocaine. I just want to put that out there, too. I don't know why. I just felt like I had to say that. I was like, no shade or shame. I'm just saying, I will go to sleep for 4 days if I did cocaine, I think. My friend Marcus told me if I ever smoked crack, I'd go into a coma. I'm wound pretty tight, folks. I have to drink that every now and then just to be even keel. I have no idea what's going on now at this point. But I think I'm gonna do 2 more. They're kind of sad, but hey, spooky season. I love it. I was like, spooky season, yeah, blood and spice, pumpkin spice lattes and death. 'Tis the season. And Ugg boots. Are those still the thing? Who's wearing Uggs? Somebody's wearing Uggs in this mofo. I wish. Doyle's outside. He's got Uggs on. I like Uggs too. Hey, ladies, if you're still rocking that little poofy thing with the thing and the switchback and then yep. Nice Uggs. Come here often. I'm just smoking a cigarette. Anyway, so this one's about, sadness and heartache and all that shit. There's a sign outside says for sailor in, swinging behind a picket fence that surrounds this home with a broken heart. I hope you didn't come too far, 'cause love don't live here anymore. can't recall the time or place, but I remember the warm embrace as it left me with these cold walls. Yeah, it's sinking in by now. Love don't live here anymore. And I miss that feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. And how love can make you crazy when you're doing it right. So turn the key and open the door. You can stay the night, but I'll tell you once more. I'll get over it somehow, but for now, love don't live here anymore. I miss that feeling of two hearts beating in perfect time. In perfect time. Oh, and how love can make you crazy. Crazy when you're doing it right. Doing it right. This place needs mending, it just needs time. So I'm tearing down these fences, pulling down this sign, raising hope. Hope love will live here once again. Thank you. All right, one more for you. Once again, thank you so much to Artichoke for having live music and supporting local artists. Once again, Dakai coming down from the not-so-smelly city of Tacoma, Washington. It does not smell, folks. It smells like success there, and I love it. It's just that one Shell gas station. And then also, like, it was the gas station, and then I think, like, somewhere else. And I went for a walk, and I was like, poop again. And then I was like, oh, that's a dog. No, that's a human's poo. That's a human poo. I know human poop, and that is not a canine. Yeah. Chrysanthemum. Like for the season, if you want to send me chrysanthemums, you can do that too. Because that's what flower you said. You're more of a lily. You said no. Yeah, the secondary. You're right. But then you would like to be a dahlia. You're kumquats, is that what you said? Nice. The Atlantis Lounge kumquats, everybody. Because I know them from there. And thank you for coming out and spending your time here with us. I appreciate the hard-earned dollars. That means I can go get, I don't know, some new boots. I need new work boots. So these are like Slick City. I'm just going to ice skate when it rains. So aren't we all? Especially because you don't know the use of a plow or salt in this town, but we'll not talk about that anymore. For those of you that have lost dearly, just know that there's another side. I firmly believe. So that's what this song is about. 5 a.m. smells like coffee. Wipe them dreams out from my eyes just to realize nothing has changed. 6 a.m. it's time for strapping boots. Feels more like putting on the blues than a walk outside just to face the day. Oh, then sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. Know what I'm talking about. You got clouds broken up by sunshine rays. Oh, then suddenly I ain't feeling no pain. Around noon, folks are breaking bread. Looks like we're breaking dirt instead. With all the weight of the world on the shoulders of 6 strong men walking through sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. Know what I'm talking about. You got clouds broken up by sunshine rays. Oh, and suddenly I ain't feeling no pain. In a circle, we bow our heads. It's really hard to say amen. And teardrops soak in the ground. But on your way up, you're sending down sunny. Oh, that sunny rain. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, when you got clouds broken up by sunshine and rays. Just remember, they ain't feeling no pain. They ain't feeling no pain. I ain't feeling no pain. Thank you all so very much. Appreciate you.